Centre has filed a review plea seeking reconsideration of the December 7 Supreme Court ruling criminalising homosexuality. We'll try and go across to Meenakshi Bhanja. Mind you, even as we stand by for Meenakshi for the latest update, the Supreme Court in its judgment had said that till date only those acts which were not consensual had been looked at. So there was a little bit of a leeway even in the ruling. We have to see if this review petition, this curative petition will be addressed by a larger bench of the Supreme Court. We'll try and get those details. In the meanwhile, some reactions coming in. Leader of the opposition in the Rajya Sabha, Arun Jaitley, reacting.
Look at this issue. I don't think the debate is still over on the issue. And today I read in the newspaper that the government is going back to the court in terms of a review application. The court has upheld the validity of the section. Now, what is covered under that section, what is not covered under the section, there is some ambiguity. So let the government go ahead and exhaust that. And on day one, my colleague Sushma ji had made a very categorical, when the government comes out with that proposal to us, because they made some statement, we'll deal with that proposal when it comes. We still don't know whether the government is going to follow the legislative course or a judicial correction mode. Today's report seems to indicate the judicial correction mode. So let's see what the court has to say on what the government has said in terms of the review application.
Well, that reaction coming in from the BJP, but now let's also look at what Kapil Sibal, Law Minister, has said in his tweet. He says that the government has filed the review petition on Section 377 in the Supreme Court, and let's hope the right to personal choices is preserved. That's the tweet coming in from the Law Minister, a confirmation that the government has gone ahead and filed this review petition. Anand was pointing out something important. It will be interesting to see whether this review petition is heard by a larger bench. The earlier All right, we'll just go across to Anjali Gopalan, who's the founder of NAS Foundation. She's on the phone line with us. This is, of course, a positive step, Ms. Gopalan. How do you see this playing out now? And do you think a larger bench should hear this case from here on?
I mean, ideally, that would be great, right? The very fact that the government has filed is fabulous. They haven't wasted time on it, so it's great. They've actually done what they said they would do. And of course, a larger bench would be the best thing that could happen for this.
You believe, Ms. Gopalan, that there was a little bit of ambiguity even in the Supreme Court ruling, because they had observed that till date, Section 377 had been enforced or imposed only in cases where, it was not consensual. So that left a little bit of a window there, and the ambit of Section 377 also is still a little, hazy, isn't it?
No, of course it is. Look, the way the law itself is written is very problematic, and the way it's been interpreted is problematic. But at the ground level, I can tell you that high level of harassment of gay people using Section 377, and we have filed n number of affidavits on this in the courts. Now, obviously, what the Supreme Court said was, there aren't any cases that were filed. Yes, because it's the cops who are harassing. They are not going to file the FIR. So, I mean, it's been, and also at the end of the day, if we're looking at community building, we're looking at people accepting who they are. We're looking at people accepting them as a community. What are we thinking? This kind of a judgment is so regressive in a democracy. Or maybe we are not a democracy. Then we might as well accept that and move on.